Alright, so the Rangers just made a couple trades, and I'm just going to go over them really quickly, not too big. The Barclay-Goodrow trade is Barclay-Goodrow from Tampa Bay to the New York Rangers for a 7th-round pick. I noticed that the return on Goodrow was really, really, really low, is what I thought, a 7th-round pick, but Dank pointed out to me that Goodrow's they're just trading for his signing rights. That's why the return is so low. Still, I did expect a bit more, but I think that makes a lot more sense, especially because the New York Rangers, they would have had the leverage when it came to this trade, so that's why the return for Barclay Goodrow is only a 7th-round pick. Um, I think the next trade is the New York Rangers. They got Nick DeSimone, who's just an AHL player. He was on the San Jose Barracuda and the Rochester Americans in his AHL career so far. It's been pretty decent. He did have a pretty good year a couple years ago. Last year he was almost point per game as a defenseman, so uh, he's not he could be a bottom six option if the Rangers really needed him to step into the role. But at 26 years of age, he's pretty much what he is, and that is just an AHL D man. But what went back the other way to the Golden Knights is Brett Howden. So he got drafted 23rd overall, or 27th overall. He got drafted in the first round, 27th overall by the Tampa Bay Lightning back in 2016. So he's 23 years of age right now. He's got a cap hit of $885,000. Um, he's was supposed to be he was a pretty big name. Not too long after he got drafted, because he had a decent rookie season, decent second season, but he stagnated a bit after that. Hasn't been the same really, especially this year. He had a big drop off, only had a couple points. So if he returns back to his form, which he could, he's only 23. He could be a solid bottom six. Sorry, not maybe even middle six option for the Rangers. Or sorry, not the Rangers, the Golden Knights. But for now, he's just on the bottom line. Not even the bottom six. Probably won't make the third line if he's still did what he did last year. So just a fourth line player right now, unless he can get back to his older form, and keep on improving. Which, like I said, he's only 23. He could definitely do. But yeah, the return back is obviously Nick DeSimone, nothing too special, and a 4th-round pick. So overall, I'd say the Rangers are pretty good. They got the signing rights to Goodrow, who they can get. I'm gonna guess that they do sign. But I did hear some rumors from Shea that 6 years for Goodrow. I don't know, man. That might be a bit too much. But the 4th-round pick in exchange for Brett Howden is pretty even trade. They're giving Brett Howden a change of scenery, and getting something back in return. You know, it just happens. Players don't always turn out to what they're supposed to be. But, you know, if you give them a bit of a switch up, they might be able to. So, the Knights took a risk on Howden. Let's see if it pans out in the future. Alright, so like I said before, oh no, I haven't said this before actually, but we're going to have a video coming out doing our mock expansions. There's a bunch of changes now from the trades that just happened today, namely the McCann one. But then we also have a live stream on Wednesday to cover the draft. Alright, so thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you next time.